Hello and welcome to today's August 5th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus check package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now so I can keep you up to date on what's going on in Washington, D.C., the U.S. economy, money, investing, and much, much more. All right, now don't forget to sign up for the August giveaway where Casey and I are giving away $10,000 in cash to help those in the community that might need a little extra spending money right now, and as a way of saying thank you for helping get my channel to over 1 million subscribers. So thank you very much, and I'll make sure to leave a link below so that you can easily go sign up for that. It will be in the first comment of this video. Okay, now yesterday I told you how the CDC signed an extension on the eviction moratorium. But I also warned my viewers to keep fighting to get rent relief or make future accommodations. Well, the largest landlord group in the country is now suing, saying the CDC has no authority to halt evictions. The group also shows the CDC is acting in direct violation of a Supreme Court ruling, questioning whether the Supreme Court verdict and ruling have power in this country anymore. Now, this is a developing story, and I'm just hoping that the states will work to get that $45 billion of rent relief out to people faster than they can or have been. It would be such a help to those that are behind on rent and such a help to those that are landlords. So hopefully that will come out. But I had a feeling that this battle was not over. All right, now Schumer, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, is getting significant pushback from Republicans now, especially Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. McConnell said the $3.5 trillion stimulus package doesn't really help the American people and has little to do with COVID recovery. He said it is a reckless spending spree that will result in higher taxes for everyone. The rich don't have enough money to come close to covering this spending, so it will trickle down to the middle class that pays the most taxes. McConnell said Schumer and Democrats are playing Russian roulette with this economy and inflation. They are betting this economy can handle more money without inflation making everything more expensive. Now, according to Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, he will have total unity for the $3.5 trillion stimulus package, and it will pass very quickly. Now, remember, they don't need any kind of Republican support in order to use a budget reconciliation vote, but a good percentage of the country said in a recent poll that it would be better if this was done on a bipartisan basis. So we'll see what ends up happening, but my belief is that Democrats will use their bipartisan vote and will push this through. All right, now Senator Sanders said, "Isn't it great that we don't need any Republicans in order to pass our Democrat agendas?" Now, as I mentioned yesterday, Sanders believes all of his ideas of changing the country can be paid for by taxing the rich. He said 81% of Democrats, 66% of independents, and 57% of Republicans agree with you, and I know this to be true. It is time to tax the ultra-wealthy of this country. Now, Senator Elizabeth Warren wants to establish a committee to study and learn the tricks of how the wealthy legally avoid taxes. Warren said, thanks to insider reports and illegally leaked documents from the IRS, it's become clear that billionaires of this country don't pay much in taxes. She wants to know why and how they are doing this so that she can close these loopholes. Senator Ron Wyden, who has called for a $2,000 stimulus check several times, said not taxing the billionaires prohibits the U.S. government from helping people and investing in infrastructure. So he definitely is on board with taxing the wealthiest people in our country, saying that with that money, we could do more for the people and more for the infrastructure of this country. He said the Finance Committee has an obligation to investigate these matters, hold hearings, and develop legislative policy that addresses the method and strategies used by ultramillionaires and billionaires to avoid paying taxes, and its impact on the nation's finances and ability to pay for investments in infrastructure, healthcare, the economy, and the environment. So he basically says there's so many areas of the United States economy that are basically emaciated or smaller than they should be because these billionaires and ultramillionaires are getting away with not paying much in taxes. Now, Warren admitted from the little she has learned so far that most of billionaires' tactics are legal, but that doesn't make them right. Loopholes and tax laws may need to be changed in order to get the tax revenue from these billionaires. So she basically wants to say, okay, it doesn't look like they're doing illegal things, but we may need to even close down the legal things in order to get more of their money, okay? By the way, thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I hope you enjoy being a subscribed member of this channel because I enjoy bringing you guys the news. All right, now regarding student loan debt, Representative Ayanna Pressley said, "It is now time for President Biden to make a decision on student loan debt. With the stroke of a pen, President Biden could single-handedly change the lives of 43 million Americans. He could put cash into the pockets of 43 million Americans by allowing them to keep more of their own money each month." So she's basically saying, listen, you've been in office long enough, President Biden. Make a decision, right? Rip off the Band-Aid, get off the toilet, do something, make a decision. All right, now the situation at the border continues as July hits a new record with over 200,000 people trying to illegally enter our country. That's around 6,700 people a day. This is the most people entering the country in the last 21 years. Now, according to Texas Democrat Representative Henry Cuellar, they need help at the border and they need it fast. He said, Border Patrol is overwhelmed. The people just keep coming. Most of them are being released into our country with COVID and then bused or flown to an undisclosed location. The McAllen, Texas airport said about 40% of all passengers right now are illegal immigrants with a packet that gives them permission to fly with no ID and with no COVID test. Representative Cuellar said there is no place to house these people. The facilities are overflowing. He then posted a picture of about 7,000 illegal immigrants being detained under a bridge in Texas just to give these people some shade. Senator Lindsey Graham and Representative Henry Cuellar have written a bipartisan letter to President Biden asking for a new head of border. Basically a border czar is what they call it. They put forward a name. The name they put forward is the former Department of Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson, as he has close ties to the Texas situation, but also vast experience of dealing with homeland security issues. Texas Republican Representative Chip Roy is calling for the impeachment of the current Department of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas, citing that he obviously has no idea what he's doing or he's letting people in the country on purpose. Either way, he should be impeached. Now, hashtag impeach Mayorkas was trending on Twitter. All right, on some positive news, the former governor of the Federal Reserve put out a public statement that he believes in 6 months inflation won't be an issue and the economy will stabilize and return to some level of normal. Now, two things. Number one, I hope he's right because a lot of people cannot sustain these monthly increases on their cost of living. And number two, I had no idea the Federal Reserve had a governor. Did you? That was new to me. All right, now, if you are involved in the AMC short squeeze, buying AMC stock, trying to send this stock to the moon, please be cautious. I've been warning about this for several months now. The stock has fallen by 39% in the last 30 days, and Wall Street is hitting back hard. Several large hedge fund firms are now shorting the stock heavier than before in order to push that price down so that they can try to recoup some of their lost money. In a crypto news, Ethereum crossed the $2,800 mark today. If you had bought Ethereum 1 month ago, you would be up 57% on your money. Now, I can't recommend you buy Ethereum or Bitcoin right now, only because I don't know if they will continue to surge or if they are going to drop back down. But if they do drop back down, I'm going to do a video on both of them, especially on Ethereum, because I believe that there is a case for owning Ethereum. Whether you're rich or poor, you should probably own some Ethereum, and I'll go over that. But I'm waiting to see if it goes up or down, so hang tight on that. All right, now most of the stock market is green today as fear of lockdown and the Delta variant calm down a little bit. The stock market had a terrible reaction to the possibility of lockdowns last week. Germany and Israel are considering nationwide lockdowns again. I'm hoping and praying that the United States can avoid this at all costs. Steve Jobs' wife said it's not enough to keep unvaccinated people out of stores, restaurants, and gyms. They should also be put on a no-fly list until they comply. Now, I was wondering which of her 2 jets she might have written this op-ed publication from. Meanwhile, on the flip side, the mayor of Boston City said all this talk of not letting vaccinated people into restaurants and other areas of public life is the most segregation talk she's heard of in a long time. She said that the United States should learn from the damage of segregation from our nation's past. Now, Target is following in the footsteps of Walmart. Target announced it will cover tuition and books for employees. Target said it wants to attract more people and get them educated. Specifically, they would like people to get into IT or business management, but said they will pay a reduced tuition if you want to seek a different path. All right, now this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. Now, before I go, make sure to sign up to be one of the 25 winners of the $10,000 that Casey and I are giving away. 5 people are going to win $1,000, and 20 people are going to win $250 in cash for a total of 25 winners. I'm really excited to give that money away. I know that it will go and bless many people's lives here in our community. I'm going to leave a link below so that you can go sign up for that. Now, before I let you go, I just want to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.